Hi my friend, it's David Grieve here, founder of You Can Group and your certified high performance coach. I'm often asked, what exactly is high performance coaching and what's the difference from regular coaching? What does it even mean? Well, for me, it means that I coach people to reach their highest levels of performance, potential and happiness in practically everything they do, helping them become even more extraordinary. As coaching becomes more and more popular and high performance coaching continues to sweep the world as the number one coaching process, teams, companies, and individuals are looking for top coaches to help them achieve their maximum potential. But what is high performance? Who is a high performer? And really, how do you get there? Well, I've spent a decade now researching this topic and more recently coaching people through it because isn't that what we all want? We all want to become our best at whatever we're doing, but not just for a short period of time. You know, I don't think that many people are really looking for peak performance. For every peak we reach, there's a cliff edge that follows, right? What we want is heightened and sustained performance, potential, and ultimately happiness in our life. That means succeeding and excelling over the long term above standard norms. That means we do better than we usually would for a longer period of time. It means that we maintain our potential, we maintain our success, we maintain the energy, the vibe, the flow, the zone, whatever you want to call that. Now, we've all experienced a time when we've been excelling beyond what we normally do. And it felt really amazing, right? I mean, have you ever had a time in work where you really hit your stride, where you really hit high performance? And it seemed like you were being more productive than you usually were, more productive than even your teammates or maybe even your manager. And you just felt like you were in flow. And I don't mean just for a day or a week. I mean you were really on it for a couple of months or maybe a year or even two. Well, in these times, we feel the most amount of energy and engagement and enthusiasm. And if we can experience it enough, that's when we hit high performance in all areas of our lives. That's when we feel like, our relationships are vibrant and going really well. Our career is vibrant and that's going really well. Our hobbies, our passions. Now, it would be a little bit crazy to think that all those things could always be perfect. And that's really not what we're striving for here. We're not after perfection. What we're after is, how can we all achieve our best but stay at that level? Instead of life where it's ups and downs, which really is the case for so many people. That's not what we're after. When a client hires me, the reason they do so is because they know I'm going to get them up there. And they know I'm going to keep them up there because they can't afford in their marketplace or their personal life to have these major ups and downs going on. It's the same as an athlete, right? Their sponsors don't like it when they have lots of wins and losses, when they hit peak performance in a game, but the next game they fall back down. So how do we keep them up there? Well, there's basically 5 qualities of high performance. And people who are high performing in any area have these 5 things going on for them. Now, if we can just get you to that point where we maintain those 5 things, then we could call you a high performer, no matter what you're doing. So what's the first one? The first quality of high performers is the clarity they have. They have an incredible amount of clarity around who they are, what they're seeking to do or achieve or experience, and they know how their interactions should be with other people. It's just that they're very, very focused. And all that clarity in their life, it allows them to make better decisions, to focus on what's important and really to get rid of distractions so that they can be who they truly are and they can be more intentional. The second quality is high performers have more energy. They have heightened and sustained levels of energy. Like a high performing athlete has way more energy than one who's just showing up for the competition, right? We know that there's a physical vitality, there's a mental stamina that goes along with their days. Their energy is palpable. and you can really feel it when you're around them. And of course, it's not luck. They're generating that energy. They're conditioning that energy in their body by their training regimes. They're conditioning the energy in their mental stamina by having clarity on what to focus on, what not to focus on, and getting very disciplined about where they give their time, their energy, their effort, and their attention. Now, the third quality of a high performer is a heightened level of courage. They are more likely to speak up for themselves, to speak up for their ideas, to know what they stand for, and really to take bold action and risks. And that's why they tend to get ahead a little bit better and faster than other people, because so many people are basically paralyzed with analysis paralysis. They're scared about what to do. They're unwilling to take that risk that might just give them that extra edge. High performers are very focused on being courageous, and they know that it takes a high degree of courage to put their ideas out there, to express who they truly are with the world, and really to say no to the things that just are not on their path. So we have to look at people's courage to really see how they're doing in that light. Now, the fourth element of high performance is productivity. High performers just produce more. If you look at a high-performing athlete, say, they are putting in more hours in the field and more practice. If you look at a high-performing executive, they're more efficient and effective with their time than their counterparts, say. It seems that in the same amount of time, they just get more done, and they get more in the experience deeper, and they're more efficient and effective at it. And because of that, they obviously get ahead a little bit faster and better than other people. But we have to look at that in our own lives, How productive have you been in this last couple of weeks? Be honest about it, because it's going to dictate whether or not you're going to ever achieve your full potential. It's true that productivity has so much to do with your full potential. There's something about a high performer in any area that they just get more done. Partially because they stay at it, but partially because of clarity, energy, and courage. So honestly, evaluating ourselves in that area is really vital. A lot of the work that I do with senior executives comes back down to reclaiming their life, reclaiming their day. If you can reclaim your agenda, get your life's agenda back, get your life back on track, take back control, discover what you really want, and start moving towards that with greater boldness, effectiveness, and efficiency, then trust me, life changes. Okay, the last one. High performers have a greater level of influence. They have greater people skills, that they're just good with other people because they give other people time, attention, respect, honour, and by caring about other people deeply, they also get what they want too, because other people see them as being compassionate and kind, so they reciprocate. And because they have high levels of ability to be with other people in influential ways, to lead other people, to be a good role model for other people, then other people admire and respect them. So they help them, they join their team, they cheer them on, they support them, and they invest in them. Now, you might be asking, is it possible for all of us to become high performers? Well, the answer is yes. Are high performers born or made? Well, no, they're conditioned. They're created by habit in each of these areas, even if they didn't know it. It's true, some people, celebrities, music stars, they might not have ever even thought consciously about clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. But you look at their lives, and those elements are there. They're sharpened and they're honed because they focused on their life. They're mastering their mind, their emotions, their schedule, and they focus on the discipline of creating their success. And those areas, they got sharpened even just by luck and habit. Now, my job is to ask questions of our clients to help them find greater levels of power in each of those areas. That's what makes me a great certified high performance coach. I know how to work with people's psychology, their physiology, their productivity, their people skills, to really heighten those 5 levels of clarity, energy, courage, productivity and influence. I hope that this has helped to kind of explain what it is I do, what the role of a certified high performance coach is. And I hope that someday you consider yourself a high performer, or you make it a life's goal to be a role model, to help and influence people reach higher performance, potential and happiness in their life. Master you, then turn to help another. You can check out my website or visit us at UCAN Group at some point in your life, and I suppose we'll talk about it there. But for now, I just hope this answers your question. A lot of people ask me all the time, what the hell do you do, David? Well, that's what I do. And I hope that by just talking about this, you evaluated your life just a little bit more closely in those 5 areas of high performance. Get good at those 5 areas, and I tell you what, you'll start to experience more energy, more engagement, and really more enthusiasm in your life. Now, if you like this video, you can do 3 things right now to continue your journey. First, you can subscribe to my channel on this page, which I hope you will, so I can keep sending you videos on a weekly basis to perhaps change your life. Second, you can take our MPI, that's my performance indicator for you. It's free, and all you have to do is register with the link below. And third, if you want to find out more, you can book a discovery call with me to find out more about our coaching programs, memberships and training. If you'd like to do that, just go ahead and click any of these buttons you see right here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, go out there every day, make your difference, love fully, and make the most of your life and be even more extraordinary.